being that you play both guitar and bass, and you teach both, and you're in bands where you do both, this, that, and the other, what can guitar players? I asked my buddy Sean that came in here, not too long ago, the same thing. What can guitar players do to sync better with bass players? Like, what do we do that maybe, beyond what we just spoke about, that we all seem to do a lot that maybe hinders you, or what is some stuff that we really, if there's one thing we could do to be, better bandmates with bass players?
Yeah, that's a great question, but also a tough one. It's very scenario based, meaning
of course it is. Player based, genre based,
exactly.
All that stuff.
It depends on the music you're playing, depends on the type of play you play. Like someone like, that's definitely a tough one to answer. I can come up with ways to say it, but just on the top of my mind, what it comes off with is just really getting a vibe for what type of player they are. Like obviously, like in my videos and stuff, I have a tendency to be more flashing stuff in the videos because in my bands I can't do that. I could, but let's be real.
That's not the gig.
That's not the gig. I'm not slapping or doing ghost notes or sweeping and stuff in my bands because that's not my role. But if there's one thing a guitar player could learn, or vice versa, it's just getting a feel. You can instantly tell if you're a musician that just the type of player, instantly when they pick up and start playing a couple notes, ooh, are they like a really busy player? Do they have a tendency to kind of want to showcase themselves and show you ooh, this is especially if you're playing with someone for the first time, is this someone trying to be yeah, check how good am I, or someone trying to really listen to you, lock in? They're really scenario based, and it comes out there. Sometimes if you find someone that might not be if you're on a certain level and someone is more intermediate beginner, you can then kind of pick up the slack and maybe be a little more rhythmic and percussive and busy on either instrument. If someone's crazy good and all that stuff, maybe just lay back and sit back and kind of absorb, and then when they give you it's all on the musician, their vibe, and their kind of just aura of how they connect with others.
You bring up a really, really good point. And, I kind of asked, what we can do better, but the true answer is it's about the other person.
Yeah.
It's about the other people in the band.
That's the answer.
Yeah. It's about listening, getting a feel for the context, what genre, what the players like, this, that, and the other, and then finding the best way to mesh with that.
Yeah.
Instead of, trying to find everybody drive towards whatever your strengths might be,
Exactly.
That's you made my day.
Well, you hit it on the nail, so.